Alright, this is NHL Recap day 4, 5, and 6. Day 7 will come out later tonight as we had an early slot of games and then a later slot of games. And currently the early slot at the time of filming is done. As I set up my little stand here. The early slot is done, but the later slot has yet to be played out. So, NHL Day 4, as I pull it up, I missed days 4, 5, and 6 simply because I forgot to post, and I was having trouble with storage on my phone. So I literally didn't have the storage to make videos. So I have figured that out since then. So now I do have the capability to consistently make videos that are to the length that I want and don't hinder my um my YouTube making. So day 4 of the NHL was Friday, October 11th. God, I missed so much. Um, the first game I'll cover is Lightning 4, Hurricanes 1. This is gonna seem old because it is, obviously. The theme for this day, I think, is literally the opposite of the day before that, of day 3, which is if you shoot more, you're probably gonna win. Um, Actually, if you shoot more, you are gonna win. Lightning 23 shots, Hurricanes 21. I think this was a good game for the Lightning. Obviously, I think the MVP of the game, Nikita Kucherov, hat trick. Hat trick. I hate calling hat tricks that have like I hate hat tricks that have an empty net in them. I hate that his is a hat trick because that had two empty nets in them. That should not count as a hat trick. That should be like you got one goal and you got two empty netters. Like the the whole saying is they ask how many, not how many, not how you got that many. Ask how you got that many with that one. Um, Jets 2, Blackhawks 1 in overtime. You had Shifley, who is my MVP of the game, 2 goals, including the overtime winner. To me, that game just seemed really boring. There was a ton of shots, and nothing until either I can't remember if the time on this. Okay, so nothing until really late in both the second and third periods for goals, and then they scored really early in overtime. So at least the game ended sort of quickly, but the entire game was just really, really boring. I think. Flyers 3, Canucks 2. Um, who do I think should be the um? I actually don't know who I want. Tyson Forrester, maybe? No. We'll go with Morgan Frost since he won the shootout, or that's at least how they listed it. Um, yeah, I think that was actually a pretty good game. And then finally for day 4, Golden Knights 4, Blues 3. I think the MVP for this game was yeah, it's Pavel Buchnevich. 2 goals and an assist. He's my MVP for that game. Saturday the 12th. There are 12 games here. Well, with an asterisk. There are 12 games here. Only 11 got played because of Hurricane Milton, postponing the Lightning and Hurricanes game. Obviously, prayers go out to everybody affected by that. First game, Bruins 2, Kings 1 in overtime. I think this was also a pretty boring game. You had all your regulation goals in the second period. I think you gotta go Pasternak getting the MVP of that game with the overtime winner. Sabres 5, Panthers 2. Um, I won't. I'm gonna stop doing MVPs because that takes way too much time. I think that was a pretty decent game. Obviously you got a good bit of scoring in there. It was pretty spread out too. You got 3 in the first period, 3 in the second period, and then the game winning the empty net in the third. So not a bad game. Maple Leaf 4, Penguins 2. Now I actually kept up with this game pretty closely. It was a pretty good game, pretty back and forth. You know, you had 2 goals from the Leafs, then a goal from the. Actually, you had a goal from the Penguins, then 2 goals from the Leafs, 3 goals from the Leafs. Oh, I forgot they scored 3. So, pretty good game for the Leafs. The Penguins, I think, are gonna be just fine. Canadians 4, Senators 1. The one person I'm happy to see is Emil Heineman. Oh no, I'm thinking of somebody completely different. I was thinking of Kevin Nuisainen from NHL 23. I ended up drafting him. They look slightly similar. I think you got to go with the man, the myth, the legend, Cole Caulfield for this. He was just all over the place. Red Wings 3, Predators nothing. This was just, God, it was just a frustrating game to be a Preds fan for this. I want to do a Preds fan reacts to this game because it's so late. I will do one for the game on Tuesday. Oh my gosh, the light is blinding. I am seeing that in the camera. Golly. Can that will not help. You know what? Let's do this. That should work out a bit better. So, yeah, it was just frustrating want to be a Preds fan in. Utah beating the Rangers 6-5 in overtime. That's a really good game. A lot of scoring, and you got an overtime. Devils 5, Capitals 3. Obviously, I think the Capitals just need to work on taking advantage of more opportunities. That's kind of the thing. One thing I will say is Seamus Casey is really breaking out as a star to me. But we'll get to that in day 7 recap. Islanders or Stars 3, Islanders nothing. The Stars are going to be really good this year. They have the ability to score without shooting a bunch, which is a really great skill to have. The Islanders, I don't know what to make of them yet. Kraken 5, Wild 4 in the shootout. That was a really good game, just keeping up with it. I think the Kraken are going to be surprisingly good this year. I think the Wild are going to be just fine too. Blue Jackets 6, Avalanche 4. This was a win for the Blue Jackets, and I think the Avalanche are going to be fine from this, but you really got to hope they can pull it together. Flames 6, Flyers 3. The Flames, I think, are going to be a sneaky good team as well this year. Blackhawks 5, Oilers 2. The Blackhawks could be really sneakily good, especially with Bedard playing the way he is. If he has a really good breakout year, he could be really, really good. The Oilers, they need to pull it together, man. They're, I think, 0-2 now. And yeah, they gotta pull it together. And then Ducks 2, Sharks nothing. I don't know what to make of the Sharks yet, because they had a really good first game, but man, that game sucks. The Ducks, I also don't know what to make of them. And then the Sunday slate, pretty easy to go through. Jets 2, Wild 1. Again, I think the Wild are going to be fine. They just need to start winning games. Stars 2, Kraken nothing. Again, the Stars are going to be good. The Kraken, I think they're going to be just fine. They just did not have a good game there. Flames 4, Oilers 1. My goodness, the Oilers need to pull it together. The Flames, again, are going to be just fine. Golden Knights 3, Ducks 1. I think the Golden Knights are going to be just fine. They may not be a huge playoff team this year, but they'll be a solid team. The Ducks, I don't know if their win over the Sharks was a fluke. I don't think the Ducks are going to be good. I think they're still in that rebuild process. A little sneak peek for day 7. What the hell is that? that's pretty much all I'm going to say. If you've been keeping up with the scores, we're going to have stuff to say about that. But that is days 4, 5, and 6. Thank you for watching this. Click a like and click subscribe, because eventually I do want to do live streams where I have the radio broadcast for the Preds game up and I'm reacting in live time. So if you subscribe, once I get to 50 subscribers, I'll be able to actually physically do that. But yeah, thank you.